Looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing my old teammates, old coaches, people in the building. It'll be fun. Also going back with Pete, that's pretty cool. And then another opportunity to compete with my guys. That's always what it's all about.
What do those years in Seattle mean to you and represent to you?
Man, it means everything. It means a lot to me. It was a place where I called home for 6 years. Was able to, I had a son there, and I was able to really just kind of turn my career around. Met some really cool people. Got to know a lot of great people there. A lot of great teammates over the years, and just really special things, special thoughts that come to my mind when I think about it.
Are you someone that likes to play in the preseason as a starting quarterback, and you feel like you might be able to get out there?
I like to play football. Whenever we get a chance to suit it up, I'm ready to go, man. This is what I do for a living. I love to play, and every chance I get to go out there and compete, I'm looking forward to it.
You had multiple targets, the red zone touchdowns and whatnot during the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
What was that like for you, kind of getting that flow going with some of the guys?
It was good. It was really good to just get into our stadium. The grass was beautiful out there. I mean, the stadium was lit up. The fans were, cheering, and it was all fun. And obviously, like you said, we were able to connect with a bunch of different guys. And I thought some guys had really, really cool games. A lot that we can learn from and a lot to get better from. We got a long ways to go, but it's just a step in the right direction.
What do you think about the talent in that tight end room? We saw you hit Big Mike a few times on Saturday as
well. Some of the best guys I play with, obviously. I think Brock is 1-1 when it comes to tight ends in this league, and I think Mike and Ian, they're not too far behind them, man. We got some really, really talented guys. I think Q's been doing a great job. Albert O made a huge catch today. I think, man, the tight ends coach is doing a great job with those guys, and then Chip's putting them in positions to make some plays, and they're going out there and executing.
Speaking of Chip, it seems like he's scheming guys open a lot, and that's without like a lot of pre-snap motion and flair.
Right.
What do you think of that? What do you think of the offense? And do you think not a lot of that pre-snap stuff has been, he just hasn't reached all the way in his bag?
I can't give you everything, man. I can't tell you everything, man. I sit down, we be talking about it all day, but Chip's a great coordinator. He does a lot of great things, and he makes the game easy on the players. That's something that you really appreciate as a quarterback.
Narrative as a center the last week or so. What do you see from him kind of trying to position?
Jordan, I only got to meet him this year, so I only know him as a center. But he's been spectacular. I mean, he's amazing. He's on it every single day. A great leader in that room. He's super smart, and then he's tough as nails, man. I mean, it's great to have a line like that. Just to be able to sit back there and read it, and go through all my reads and make the throws. It makes the game a lot easier for me. So Jordan's doing a great job, but they all are connected, doing a really good job.
You obviously have a lot of targets that you can go to in the red zone. Today we saw you throwing to tight ends. Mm-hmm. Saturday we saw you throwing to tight ends in the red zone. How valuable is that for a quarterback to have guys like that can be weapons?
Yeah, I mean, just having weapons, especially the ones that we have, it's very valuable. And, for me, man, it's about throwing the ball to the right guy, to the open guy. Never try to force the ball to a guy. Let the defense dictate where the ball goes. And so I just try to make the right reads. And we got so many different playmakers that it just, guys are showing up. It's just how it's going. But all of those guys are capable. The tight ends, the running backs, the receivers. We have a really, really special group. And I just want to make sure that I'm pushing everybody so that we can get better and continue to, progress as we go along.
How have you seen Dante Thornton Jr. continue to mature as an NFL wide receiver?
I think, man, Dante, I got him right under my wing, man. He's one of those players who he's only scratching the surface of who he's going to be. He's got all the physical talent in the world. He studies the game like he's a true professional. He loves football. That's something that I really like about him. And then he goes out there, he makes plays. I mean, not many guys are 6'5", running a 4.3, got the hands and the catch radius that he has. And so he's got the ability to be really special, but we got to work. And so I'm just pushing him to make sure he's working on his craft, and he's been doing a great job with that.
Have you seen that evolve even since camp started to right where we are now?
I have seen it evolve. I think he's starting to get more confidence, and he's starting to see okay, this is my role in this offense, and I can excel in it. And so I think he's doing a great job. Again, sometimes he's just the clear out guy, and he's running full speed and just making sure those safeties are playing deep and able to get other guys open. So he does a lot of great things. He's blocking in the run game. We're going to need him to do that as well. And so I think all the things that he's doing so far is exactly what we want from him.
Trey Tucker's but he's a guy that. What did you know about Trey coming in? And obviously, it looks like you guys are developing some chemistry.
Yeah, I would always see this number 11 making plays on the Raiders. When I was on Seahawks, and I'm that guy's pretty quick, he's pretty fast. I thought he was really good just from afar. But as I've gotten to work with him, really, really special player. I think he's really going to be a big contributor to this offense. Trey's a guy who works hard every single day. He does all the right things on and off the field, like a true professional, a true leader, and I talk to him all the time. Like I think he's a spitting image of Santana Moss, and I think he can be a really, really good player. And I look forward to all the things that we can accomplish together. But right now he's in a good spot, and we just got to keep working.
Does his eyes get big when you say that? You put a name out there like Santana Moss. Does his eyes get big?
Yeah, I mean, I've been sending them clips. Like I send them all, Santana's routes. I know Santana from back home, so he definitely has that mold, and so I just want him to see like, hey, this is what I expect from you, and he's ready for it. He's gonna be Trey. He's not going to be Tanner, but he's going to be Trey. But, it's just some things that he could work on that I wanted to show him.
Try not to force the ball. You just try to get whoever's open. But a guy that gets open quite a bit, Rod Bowers, you have a really big connection with him.
Yeah.
What about him just makes him so good, and what's been your relationship with him so far?
The talent's obvious, right? Like the talent that he has, a big body who runs like a receiver, runs like a slot receiver, catches like an X receiver or a Z receiver, blocks like a tight end. I mean, he's got the full gamut of like what you want from a tight end, prototypical. But I think it's the off the field and just his overall demeanor, man. Like a guy who comes every day ready to work. Doesn't really speak much. But a great teammate, great leader, and then like every single day he's out there working hard. I mean, from the minute we step on the field, he's giving you 110%. And that's like, you got guys like him, like Max, like all these guys are the spitting image of what you want to be as a Raider. And man, like Brock's a guy, like if I could say like, hey man, watch this guy and emulate him, that's the guy you want to be like.
11 days into camp, how do you feel you and the offense has progressed as a whole?
Man, I think we're getting better each and every day. Obviously, it's going to be back and forth between us and the defense, man. That's what you want. The defense out there making great plays. They got great players as well. But I think we've gotten a lot more comfortable in the scheme. We're executing and doing things a lot faster. We're making more adjustments. And so it's an ongoing process. It's always going to be like that. It's always going to be a developing situation. But we're at a really good spot right now. I feel really good about going into this game.
Seems like Jack Besh's game has kind of come alive a bit since the pads came on. What have you seen from him?
Jack, super competitive, catches everything. I mean, he getting open, finding ways to get open. Another super smart kid, man. Like, we did a great job at drafting, true professionals, man. This guy works every day, understands what to do, knows his game, knows what to do on and off the field. And you can see, like, these past 2 weeks, man, I thought Jack's really had some, really good days at practice, and I think he's getting better with each rep, and that's really what you want to see.
So a couple more guys.
Biggest lesson learned from your time in Seattle that you've taken here to the Raiders?
Yeah, I think just being around Coach Carroll, being around guys like Russell Wilson, Coach Dave Canales, Brian Schottenheimer. I mean, we were all in the same room together. Special minds, but also special people. Just how connected everyone was, and that's the thing that we're building here with the Raiders. It's already started, man. Like, every single guy in this building is connected, and they want to win, and they want to win for their teammates. And I think that was something that I saw in Seattle.
Cam Miller yesterday called your story inspirational, the way you've been counted out and you kept coming back and came into what he thinks is top 10 quarterback in the NFL. What does that mean to you to have mentored him? What's it been like working with him in camp?
Man, Cam has been great. The thing about Cam is that he has all the tools, the physical tools to make all the throws. He's a super athletic guy. Like, he can make every single read. He can make every play out there on the field. I just, continue to preach confidence to him. As a young quarterback, I know what it's like, am I able to do this? It's a lot coming at you all at once. But I just try to slow it down for him. Let him know, hey, man, take deep breaths. Just take it all in. You're a young guy. I remember when I was a rookie, long time ago, and just the things that I was thinking and all the thoughts that can go through your mind. So I try to help him, kind of ease that and calm that. But he's done a great job, and I'm just thankful to, be able to be a mentor to him.
Last one.
Obviously, you're looking for the offensive success, but what are you seeing from the secondary that you have to throw against each and every day?
Yeah, man, I got to throw around those guys. They're on them, really sticky in coverage. We got some really fast DBs and guys who are really good in man. But I really like the way they're communicating. They got a lot of good things that they have in, and I think they're only going to continue to get better, man. We haven't even started tackling yet and doing all the things that they're going to be really good at. I'm excited to see Jeremy Chin out there hitting people. I'm excited to see Isaiah hitting people and get to see Jamal flying around and just all those guys, man. Stokes has had a great camp. I think DP Darren Porter is he's going to be a special player. So a lot of good things on that back end.
What did you see from DCam?
D-Cam been balling. Chris Smith. I could, all of them, man. They're all just making plays all over the field. They're flying around. They're talking smack to me. So it's all fun stuff, man. Stuff that we enjoy.